Am I wrong for not telling my eels why I grew up in foster care and have no relationship with anyone biologically related to me? I, 27F, grew up in foster care my whole life. As a newborn I lived with a bio relative for a couple of months until I was given up. Then when I was 4 another bio relative took me in for 6 months before they also gave me up. I don't remember the first time, for obvious reasons. I do have vague memories of the second time. I gained access to my file at 18 and I was able to read through everything. The basics are that I was an affair child on both bio parents' part and a relative swooped in to stop me going into the foster care system but gave me up when they realized it came at the expense of a relationship with that part of my bio family. The same situation happened with the second relative. They took me in but did not realize it would mean no contact with the bio side we were related through. So they also gave me up. There was never any contact with my bio parents and no engagement from family after the second attempt or any interest in taking me in. People either ignored the request or said no when contacted by the social workers. Nobody wanted visits with me either to have some kind of contact. When people gave reasons it was that they did not want to lose the rest of their family. I was never adopted or fostered long term. I had so many issues because of it all. And with hope that someone would want to know me, I reached out to bio sides at 20 and I was ignored or rejected. Nobody wanted anything to do with the affair child. Including the half-siblings I have from both of my bio parents' marriages. The only reason I tried to reach out is I was hoping someone, now that more people were adults, would be open to a relationship but I accepted that nobody did. What was made clear to me is the bio parents were forgiven and all the hatred was put on me instead. To the point that several of them wished me dead in response to my reaching out. When I met my husband I was honest about my background and lack of family. He supported me but he did warn me that some of his family might be pushy about reconciliation and finding birth family and could be a little overconfident about how easy it is to demand relationships with blood relations. He said he'd back me up regardless of what I told them. So I went with saying I was a foster kid and my bio family didn't want contact and leaving it there. And my husband has backed me up and we have left family gatherings when his mom, his paternal, aunt or his Sil start pressuring me. His mom and Sil have told me I need to make it clear to the bios that I am not deserving of this rejection and we are a family and they will get to know me. I know from hearing them talk about other families that me being an affair baby would not change their advice and would just create new tangents for them and for his aunt. They believe that sometimes you need to fight for relationships even when others say you shouldn't or can't. They said family should not be denied or shunned or allowed to be dismissed quietly. There's also increasing pressure from his mom and aunt for me to give everyone the whole story so they know how to advise me better. This whole thing is annoying but I can live with it and I get along incredibly well with my husband's dad, sister and brother as well as his grandparents. My husband has told his mom, aunt and Sil that we won't spend as much time with them specifically if they keep this up. We're not going no contact over this but low as possible. But their argument is that they're trying to help and saying I'm wrong for keeping my family, them, in the dark and denying myself the help they could give if they knew more. AITA?